closer to all our loved ones, bring you closer to all those Kenyan stories that are making waves globally, even without you knowing. Kuna bado effects all around the world. So thank you very much for keeping up with us. Make sure you are following us on all our social media handles at Diaspora Connect KE. That's where you get us, especially when it comes to Instagram. Na pia usisahau, use that hashtag Diaspora Connect anytime you are on the X app. That's how we can talk to each other and know what's really going in each other's kind of world. Sindio, vile inakuanga manze. Salute to you also for keeping always us number one connecting show in the region for a reason. And make sure this year too, every single time this episode is done, head on over to YouTube where you can rewatch it again and again in case you missed a story you want to, connect with one of the stories also that you've seen right here. Connect with them, rewatch all our amazing episodes. Head on over to Citizen TV YouTube page. You'll find an amazing playlist there, Diaspora Connect, and you can watch all the amazing episodes. Ata last year 2025 ziko hapo bado manze, utaona vile tumekuwa tukijinice all year round, and this year is no different. Also, when we talk about good things around us, wacha tutoke Boston alafu tuende straight all the way to somewhere where you will not need to, when it comes to cleanliness, wako number one. When it comes to the last Saturday of the month, inakuwa na mandatory cleaning, a city and a town we love. Plus, one of my favorite streamers, Aisho Speed, is right there right now in Rwanda. And I love the fact that we are going to meet IT guru, man like Joshua. Niaje bro, how are ya?
Poa sana, Mr. Neville. Thank you so much.
Nah, manze, niko best, manze. How has your day been? Uko area gani ya Kigali? Sijui kama umeona Speed akitembea kwa hiyo tao yenu.
Niko poa, siku imekuwa poa. Niko area ya Kigali, right in city center. Speed ako huko anafanya makelele, you know what he does.
Bana, ako yet kuja hapa to 54 because he's on that African tour highlighting all amazing aspects, and I've just seen him talk about Rwanda and how beautiful it is, Thousand Hills, cleanliness. What else could you say about Rwanda, especially to Kenyans who haven't visited yet?
Okay, Rwanda is a beautiful country, to be honest. Ikona milima 1000. Actually, the name is the land of 1,000 hills. It's very beautiful, and the culture there is very inviting. The people are so friendly. There's a lot of Kenyans here. It's a really nice place for anyone to come and visit.
I love that. And for you personally, you've gone there, you're conquering, you are Rwanda, and you've stayed there for a while. Talk to us, especially about your journey from leaving Kenya and setting up shop in Rwanda.
All right. My journey started in 2022. Nilikuwa nimepiga kazi huku Nairobi for about 5 years, corporate, startups and all that. But ikafika point kazi kaisha. I was at a very low point in time. Nikasema, you know what? I'd want to do business. So I joined a program in Jasiri, which is a program for entrepreneurs to learn about business and innovation, basically. And a program here in 3 months. You come to Rwanda, you come to Kigali for 3 months. Mnafunzwa about business and all that. So my plan was to come here and, I'll understand business, the ecosystem and how things work. Alafu nirudi Nairobi and start my own thing. But within the 3 months, I realized, you know what, huku Kigali kuna opportunities mingi sana, especially for software engineers like myself. And I was like, okay, you know what, I may actually do it from here. And nikamekio decision tu hivyo. And it has been 3 years paka saizi. So tukafanya biashara for about 2 years. We started a company, got a few co-founders to work together. And for about 2 years, we struggled a bit, building the product, understanding the market, chasing down investors and all that. And it was really a struggle, to be honest. But we eventually landed an investor, tukapata some capital, and we got licensed. And we've been operating since then. So that's basically the story.
That's basically it. And would you say it was a tough kind of process setting up away from home, or was it a bit easier? What would you say about that?
It was very tough, to be honest, because first of all, lazima we understand culture. Even business goes hand in hand with the culture. So the first thing was to understand the Rwandan culture, how things work, how the people interact, the language. So I would say it was really competitive and really hard for the first 2 years. But over time, you start to understand that these are people just like us. They have their own way of doing things, but we are very similar at the same time. So tukaelewana, and of course, there's that curve you understand biashara. You have whichever market that you're getting into. For us, we are doing retail automation. So we had to understand how business works there, and Kenyans are a bit ambitious, So their way of doing things might not be the same way as the way Rwandans are doing things, but there are some similarities that are there. So we try to see how we can leverage on the small gaps in the market that existed. So what we realized was that kuna a whole gap here compliance when it comes to taxes, not just in Rwanda, even in Kenya and Uganda and Tanzania. So we decided to center down on tax compliance as a business, and we started helping enterprise businesses kufanya tax returns and to file their receipts. So that's how we ended up in the space of tax compliance. It has been really tough, but once you understand the market, it becomes much, much easier to go with the flow and to make a living out of it.
And let me ask you this, do moments of culture shock somehow affect business? Because I'm sure if maybe the food, as you've said, the way the purchasing power, panapale, is there a way culture shock can kind of influence business in a way, especially when you're out there in a different country?
Definitely. Like you mentioned, food. One of the things that are quite different in Rwanda is the way the cuisine, basically. Because it was hapo nje kando ya mimi nimezaliwa by the nime grow up Ngong Road, shout out watu wa Ngong. So tumezoea mama kibanda, ukisikia njaa unaenda tu hapo kando ya shop, kando ya nyumba una food like that, and that's it. But huko Rwanda that's literally illegal. Always fanya kitu kama hiyo. It's ukipatikana doing some small kibanda ya chakula, literally unaweza hata iko ndani for that. So that really affects how business is done, and you can now see the differences between what we are really used to huku Nairobi and what is the norm in somewhere else. So that's one thing. Another thing is also the language. The language is a really huge culture shock because the way they communicate is a bit softer. Kenyans
aggressive.
But wanakuwa very aggressive. Wanakuwa na ukali. Sasa zingine narudi huku na shangaza shida ni nini. But even the language and the way they do things is a bit softer, a bit calmer. And for me, it was a culture shock because I was like, we need to move fast. We need to do things chap. We need to get things done. But I slowly learned to adapt with the market because there's no way you can grow in a market without understanding it, basically. So cultural shocks zinaenda hand in hand na business, to be honest.
Yes, I can definitely hear that. You've explained it so well, especially when you talk about also language. Venye zinaweza, unajua leta kamshike hapa na pale, so understandable to the fullest. So you've been in Rwanda now for some time. Talk to me about how you connect with other Kenyans. Is it during social events like holidays, ama you patana tu every single time? Talk to me about the relationship with especially Kenyans from that side.
Sure. Uzuri siku hizi teknolojia tunaweza connect na wade anytime. We have weekly sessions tunaongea now every other day, as well as where there's an event. Rwanda is just here 3 hours away, so if there's an event kama ni harusi, kama ni mazishi, kama ni any other special type of event, I can make some time kukuja kuonana na watu wangu, at least refresh, kuongea Kiswahili kiasi.
Kweli.
So those are the ways that I make sure that I stay in touch with my people. I think being grounded in where you come from is very essential, especially when you're out there. Unaweza pata una lose identity yako ukiinteract na watu wengine, but I make it a priority to stay in touch with my roots. So my video calls, my phone calls, mresh wangu pia tunaongea naye kwa simu every single day. So that's how I keep in touch with my people.
Okay, that's amazing. And what about opportunities? Because you're in the IT sector, I'm sure you interact with the other Kenyans in other fields. What other fields have you seen Kenyans thriving in, especially in Rwanda?
I've seen a lot of Kenyans in the hospitality industry. Wameshikilia sana mahoteli huku. They are very good with hospitality. And also banking. And a lot of opportunities in banking. BPR, KCB, they have similar cultures na Kenyans. But what I would really talk about most is the tech industry. It's very rampant. It's explosive. You know, kuna Jasiri, like I've mentioned, is an entrepreneurship program in encourage watu kufanya technology-based companies and innovations. Kuna Norsken, it's a very huge, technological hub for businesses around Africa. So there's a lot of attention when it comes to tech. And Kenyans are very good with technology and IT basically. So kuna opportunities nyingi sana nimeona a lot of Kenyans wanaweza take advantage of. And I'm speaking like that as a testimony myself, because initially I didn't think that there's any opportunity outside Kenya, because Kenya is all I knew. But I would really encourage any other IT guy or any other entrepreneur to try out other markets. Especially with the kind of knowledge that we have and the kind of experience that we have, it can come in handy in other markets that might not be very obvious.
Yeah, because that was what I was going to ask you next, to talk to the IT gurus. Because the question kuna msewa IT anakuona, anaona setup yako kwa background, anaona Kigali, anasema ningependa kuwa kama Joshua. So I like the fact that you've encouraged them to step out of their comfort zone, to step out of, Kenya if they're in Kenya, and just experience something else. Because sometimes, you need that challenge in your life to get to the next kind of step, just like yourself, Joshua. And thank you very much for sharing your testimony with us, and tunakubig up mbaya sana. We know si easy kukua away from home, kama vile umesema mresh, kupiga back home, saa zingine it's not that easy, family and friends, saa zingine unakosa events za Kenya huku, unajua ukiwa Rwanda unakosa vitu zinaendelea mtaani, but you're still there manze, una soldier on. So big up yourself to the fullest manze. So before we love and leave you, si upenda wasewa tumesalams juu, as you said, kuconnect ni kitu moja, alafu hapa on Diaspora ni kitu nyingine. So I want you to make sure you send out your salams to everybody from Kenya back home hapa, alafu pia a few people from Rwanda. Let's go.
Kabisa. Mimi ni mlunje, half mlunje, kwa hivyo hiyo salamu lazima ni important.
Usijali, mimi nakuelewa bro.
Kwa hivyo naweza penda kutuma salamu sana kwa Madhi ndo the reason why I'm doing all this. My brothers, my sisters, kina JC, Julie, Joy, Jewel, Ray, na watumia wote salamu. Watu wangu wa church pia, mimi ni mtu wa church. Na watumia salamu nyi wote, makuzo wangu wote kutoka Taraka all the way, decision makers. Natuma salamu kwenu, watu wangu wa Kakamega also natuma salamu. Watu wangu wa USIU, ama USIU graduate. Natuma salamu kwenu, watu wangu wa Machakos Boys, big up sana. Na pia watu wangu wa Ngong, route number 111 na represent kabisa. Na also big up to you, Neville na Diaspora Connect. I love what you guys are doing. Kuhighlight vitu zenye tunafanya huku nje inatufanya tusikie very appreciated. At the same time inapatia watu opportunity ya kuona what we are up to. And thank you so much for the opportunity.
Big up yourself, Joshua manze. Thank you very much. And ile time utaka mtaani manze, make sure you reach out to us ndo pia tuku highlight tukikuja. Unajua hapa mtaani cause pia uko na gift yetu. Si ati utakuja mkono mtupu.
Exactly.
Hapo sawa manze. Big up yourself bro. Happy New Year. Have a good rest of your month and week. And as I said, we do really appreciate you man, like Joshua all the way to Kigali, Rwanda man. IT guru making sure yani technology is working for us all around the world and all around the continent. So big up yourself sir, thank you very much. And that's what it's always about. Anytime you lock in, every time you are with us, it's all about those stories that will inspire you, that will move you, that will make you know that it's not always just about the 254. It's always also about what is beyond our borders, especially when it comes to all our loved ones. So make sure you are always always with us right here Saturday from 10 p.m. till late. Also, WhatsApp number is on your screen right now. All you need to do is save this number. Watu wetu wa maju, save the number, manze. You want to connect with us, send us your story. We might just be putting you on the show in the right kind of way. Hata wewe uko mtaani sahi, wherever you are watching us, you know someone you'd love to see them here on the show. You'd love us to connect with them. Make sure you are always sending through messages, videos, so we can be connecting with you all year.